I'm Anton.
That day? Wow, they're so cute. I had come out with some friends to catch bugs. We were at a nearby swamp when I caught 2 frogs. My name is Akihiko Sudo. I'm in the 4th grade. Are you gonna take those home, dude? Yeah, I want to make them my pets. I took these frogs and called them Jason and Mary. I had always wanted pets one day. I'm home! Mom, look! I caught some frogs. Can I keep them, please? I went home and immediately asked my mom if it would be alright for me to raise 2 frogs. But... disgusting! No, you need to throw them away right now. But... you take them out right now, mister. Now! Mom was grossed out by them and told me to release them outside somewhere. I guess I can keep it in the drawer or something without telling Mom, so that she won't notice. No matter where you put it, I'm going to find it, just so you know. It seemed that Mom had already figured out everything. I'm so sorry. I swear I'll figure something out for the 2 of you. So just hang tight here for a little while, okay? I wanted to take care of these 2, so I decided to put these 2 frogs out in front of the house for now. Did you throw them out? Yeah, but I should be allowed to keep pets if I want. All of my friends have pets. The only house that doesn't have any pets is our house. I want to have pets too. No means no. I'm sure that you won't be able to take care of the pets anyway. I will too. Don't just decide for me like that. I had always wanted a dog, a cat, a bird, some kind of pet, and I always asked my mom, but she had said no to all of them. Whatever, it's time to eat. Hurry up and sit down at the table. Here, this is your food, Akihiko. Udon again, huh? I actually have achlorhydria. Achlorhydria is a condition where I produce no stomach acid. Because of that, my doctors all tell me that I need to put the least amount of stress possible on my stomach in my daily life. That's why I always get this really bland udon, or boiled down rice, since they're all already broken down pretty heavily from the get-go. Things that stay in your stomach for a while: high fatty foods, meats, fish, proteinaceous foods, veggies, seaweeds, and fruits that are high in fiber. Can't have those either. This always tastes the same. Honestly, I was over this whole thing, and I didn't know what to do. But right at that moment, I had an idea. I immediately started researching human stomachs and how digestion works in human beings. I wanted to know. Achlorhydria is a condition where your stomach loses all functionality in producing stomach acid. There is no acid present in your stomach. I can do it! I can keep the frogs without telling my mom. I thought of a plan where I would never get caught by my mom. And then, later that night, after my mom had gone to sleep, I put the frog in my mouth. You guessed it. I had decided to raise the frog in my stomach so that I would keep them and not get caught. I put it in my mouth and immediately the frog began to move around in panic. I'm not going to eat you. Don't worry. Just relax and calm down. And then I made sure not to accidentally scratch the frog or bite down on it before I gave it my best shot and swallowed the frog whole. Almost. The frog was fighting and it didn't want to go down my throat at all, but right at that next moment, I had finally succeeded in swallowing the frog whole. I did it! I finally did it! I wasn't like everyone else. I had no acid in my stomach, so I didn't have to worry at all that I would melt and digest the frogs in my stomach. Afterwards, I took the other frog and shoved it into my mouth before swallowing it whole. I'm going to raise you 2 in my stomach, okay? Mom would never guess that I'm raising the frogs in my own stomach. There's no way. This way, I can raise the frogs all on my own without having Mom find out about it. Let's have fun together, Jason, Mary. And this wasn't like a dog or a cat. I was always going to be with my pets no matter where I went. My heart was racing in excitement as I was now able to live with a pet just like I had wanted to. Then life started with my pets, but... Alright, here you go. Time to eat, Jason, Mary. Frogs eat things like flies, grasshoppers, aphids, earthworms, spiders, bugs. They needed to eat live creatures, though. They needed to be moving. That's why I had sent food to my stomach while the food was alive. On top of that, frogs lived half of their lives in water, so they needed proper humidity as well. I decided to drink a lot of mineral water to make sure that the two didn't dry up. All right, Akihiko, it's time for your medicine. Okay. Since I had achlorhydria, I needed to take medicine to assist in my digestion, but I'd been pretending to take the medicine before spitting it out. If I take this and start producing acid, I'll end up melting the two of them in my stomach. I had been raising a frog in my stomach like so, but... Yo, Akihiko! How are the frogs, man? Let me come over to check them out sometime. My friend Shota-kun came over to talk to me. They're doing great. Not that I can show you, though. What are you talking about? Ribbit. Huh? Oops. What the heck is wrong with him? They jumped. It seemed like a few days had gone by, and they seemed to be doing well. They would move around in my stomach from time to time, and I could feel it. We're always going to be together, okay?
But frog human?
Yeah. He's just been acting so weird recently. I figured that he's probably possessed by frogs or something. I mean, by the looks of it, he just seems like a regular kid. He drinks a lot of water, too. And if he talks about anything to anyone, he just talks about frogs. Hey, did you know? Frogs can vomit out their own stomachs and wash them off. Isn't that cool? Yeah, he's literally always just thinking about frogs. But a frog human? No way is that actually. Uh-huh? See? It's just like I told you. Afterwards, it was dinner time as usual, but I could only eat a little bit. I'm done. Thank you, Mom. It's because I had pet frogs growing in my stomach. However, in return, I had my mom take me to the doctors because I would lie and say I was sick to have the doctors give me an IV. Are you sure? You haven't been eating at all lately. Do you feel sick or something? I don't have any kind of appetite, Mom. And it's fine. I eat at school. It was right at that moment. What's going on? I was suddenly overwhelmed with a sense of nausea. What is it, Akihiko? Nothing at all, Mom. After getting back to my room, the first thing that came out of my mouth was... It was Jason! Jason had climbed up through my esophagus and climbed out of my stomach on his own. You can't come out of my body like that. But I'm glad you seem to be doing well. As a result, I was able to confirm that the frogs were doing well in my stomach. I knew that my stomach plan would work well. Jason seemed to be doing really good. Afterwards, All right, let's go back into my stomach, huh? I couldn't have my mom find out that I was keeping frogs, so I put him right back into my stomach. A week after I continued to take care of the frogs in my stomach, the day had finally arrived. I'm so hungry. I didn't eat much of anything, and I was basically surviving off of water and IVs only. But at this point, I was really wobbly because I was so starving.
About this right here.
I have to puke the two of them up once and make sure that I eat something good, soon. I was thinking about how I would do that when, once again, I felt something strange in my stomach.
Which means that the answer must be...
Huh? My vision slowly started to blur and go dark. What the heck? I can't see the blackboard at all. It wasn't just that either. I could feel something coming up through my stomach once again. The two of them are trying to get out again. You guys, you can't come out now. It wasn't like I could just puke up frogs in the middle of class. So I held my mouth closed and tried to hold it in, but this time I was attacked with a sudden sense of stomach pain. It was stomach pain that I had never felt before in my life. I had felt like my stomach was really tight recently. It seems like something had been happening in my stomach. I couldn't stand the pain and just collapsed on the spot.
Hey, Akihiko, what's going on?
Hey, Akihiko, teacher, Akihiko is...
Akihiko, you okay? Akihiko!
It hurts so much. My stomach hurts. Hey.
Relax, Akihiko. I'm gonna take you to the nurse's office right now, okay?
I was in so much pain that before I knew it, I had passed out. Are those? I was immediately taken to the hospital to be looked at by doctors, but...
Is this a freaking tadpole?
The doctor who had cut into my stomach was completely shocked. They had found a large amount of tadpoles in my stomach. I came to in the hospital bed after the surgery, but... Akihiko, are you okay? What happened? Mom... According to what the doctor said, Mary had laid a bunch of eggs in my stomach at some point. Jason and Mary had bread in my stomach. I didn't realize this would happen. Are those frogs? From when you... I just wanted to keep frogs, so I had them in my stomach the whole time. You wanted frogs that bad?
Why does this guy always bring the strangest patients?
Afterwards, I didn't have any further complications, and I was able to leave the hospital without any issues. Then, Mom allowed me to keep the frogs and raise them. You take good care of them. Thank you, Mom. I don't want him to swallow more freaking frogs. I had sworn in that moment that I would raise these kiddos all on my own. We're going to be together from now on too. Jason, Mary, George, Nixon, Samantha, Abigail, Emma, Dave, Adrian.
Thanks for watching everyone. Come back again for more and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.